everyone, I'm Veronica. I'm happy to be with you today. I'm here to help make your life better. Okay, so let's talk specific person, law of attraction, attracting a soulmate, maybe someone you've never met. You just have an idea of that perfect someone. Okay, so we all have this idea of who we want to end up with, our dream relationship. Again, maybe this is someone you've never met before. That's just an idea in your mind, or maybe you already have that specific person in mind. This story will be uplifting for either scenario and will help you. And that was Padme's tail in the background. She is joining us for this video too. Okay, before we do that, if you would like to learn more about me or work with me one-on-one, veronicaisles.com. If you would like to do one of my self-study courses, veronicaisles.teachable.com. And I have an affirmations app for iPhone. The download link is below. Okay, so I learned about this story through a book called The $1 Million Secret in Your Mind by Anthony Norvell. Now, I actually learned about this book through the Reality Revolution. It is a YouTube channel, and I will list both links below to the ebook. I purchased mine on Amazon for Kindle, and I'll also list a link to the lecture where I first learned about this book. Okay, so the story I am referring to is The Peasant Girl's Dream of Fortune That Came True. So this is a story about this girl in Greece who had this dream of marrying a rich American. She wanted to have a big household where there would be people working for her. Now, she was working as a maid for a rich family in Greece, a peasant girl. And she had no hope of having any of these things. And I guess she used to talk about her dream all the time to anyone that would listen, saying that she was going to marry this rich person, live in the United States, and have it all, basically. She said she would have this amazing car, carpets, a home with all these thick carpets. She would have maids taking care of her. And she was going to live in America. And she spoke broken English, and she was just a peasant. And I guess that people would sort of make fun of her, smile sympathetically, but would be like, yeah, right, like, she's delusional. What is she talking about? This is never going to happen. So I guess the author of the book, Anthony Norvell, years later received a wedding invitation from this girl. Apparently, she had met the man of her dreams, a Greek American, who was actually older than her, but looking for the exact type of wife, the description that she fit. I guess she wasn't very attractive. She was sort of plain. She wasn't worldly at all. She only spoke broken English. But I guess he was looking for a wife just like this. She fit the exact description. And he fit the exact description of what she was manifesting as well. And I guess she somehow tracked down this guy, who was kind to her, the author of this book, who didn't speak lowly, but sort of encouraged her on her dream. So he was invited to her wedding and learned that she had actually found this man, that they had sort of manifested one another. Because again, she fit the exact description of what he needed, and he fit the exact description of what she needed. Now, this is proof that the person, or the kind of person that you are trying to manifest, exists, down to the exact specifications. And yes, it is possible. It is possible for someone else to want the very same things that you possess. And I love this story because people thought she was crazy. People would sort of snicker at her and sort of laugh at her and be like, who does she think she is, trying to attain such a kind of life? Yet she did. She attained the very thing she wanted because she stayed true to it. She stayed loyal to it. She lived that dream, that is who she was becoming, even though her current circumstances, her current surroundings displayed the exact opposite. Now, this book is great. It's filled with tons of examples, manifesting stories, truths to live by, and things that will inspire you. Another great quote that I'm going to read from it is this. So a legend is told of the creation of the universe. The gods held a conference, and one of them said, "Let us give man the same creative powers that we possess. And where shall we hide this priceless gift?" Another answered, "Let us hide it in his mind. It is the last place he will look." Those are amazing and inspiring words because, again, we don't think that the world is coming from us. We think the world is happening to us and that we're bound by our limitations and our circumstances, but it's not the case at all. It's happening through you. You have the creative power, the creative ability to manifest anything, any outcome, reverse any circumstance, marry whoever you want, have whatever kind of life you want. But it's up to you to realize that it all comes through you. It's not something granted to you. It's not something someone else allows you to have. It is something you live from within, like this Greek girl, this peasant that suddenly relocated to the United States and was the master of her own domain. Who would have thought? But it's what she lived day in, day out, no matter what anyone else thought of her, no matter what her circumstances were, no matter of any of these things. So I hope this could inspire you. Again, if you are trying to attract someone that you don't even know whether or not they exist, but you just have an idea of someone, be specific of exactly what you want and dream upon it. Realize that this very person could also be needing exactly what you have, exactly who you are, and that day will come where you will one day be together. I am Veronica. If you would like to learn more about me or work with me one-on-one, veronicaisles.com. I also have self-study courses available at veronicaisles.teachable.com. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and download my affirmations app for iPhone as well. The link is below. Have a great day.